Good morning. My name is Erin Steinke, and I'll be your instructor for this quarter's English 102. English 102 is a research-based class, so it's teaching you the academic research process. And that might sound kind of dry and daunting. It certainly did for me when I was in college. But my hope is that you'll experience something different in this class, that you'll find a topic that is relevant for you, and that you'll find support throughout the whole process so that you have a lot more confidence as you enter into research and future classes for college. Because really, research is all about curiosity. That's it. It's all about curiosity. And so it's about learning how to ask good questions and then having this process that you can actually find substantial answers to the questions that you're asking. Through research, you can really uncover how what we think of as normal today has actually been constructed and built over time. And so with this class, we're going to be looking specifically at music, okay? So you'll end up eventually choosing a musical genre that you'll be investigating and looking into further. And you'll be thinking about how that musical genre is what I call of its time. And by that I mean, how did this musical genre become popular at the time and place that it did? Was it speaking up against some kind of social injustice that was going on at the time? Was the music reflecting back the values that were around it? And so if you think about that with genres like hip-hop, genres like folk music, blues, jazz, really any genre you can think of, there's some combination of why it was ripe at that time in that culture, in that place for this music to come up, okay? So the best way to be successful in this class is to really commit yourself to the process. And that means keeping on track with the assignments that I'm giving, all of the things that we do in this class, all of the readings that you'll do, any assignments you do, it's all helping you build the skills to research and then write this research paper on your topic. Nothing is busy work here, absolutely nothing. And so making sure you're doing all of the work and turning it in on time, you're going to be fine. That's really all you need to do is stay on task with it. Because if you do the work, if you chop wood and carry water, eventually you learn the skills that you need, okay? So from there, I really try to help with that process. Our class has very predictable deadlines. So all of your work is due Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, always at midnight or 11:59 p.m. in Canvas. And that's so that you know ahead of time when the work is due. If you're someone that works full-time, you have the evenings always to turn things in. But because those deadlines don't ever really change, you can work around whatever your full life is and still get the work in on time. So our work is divided by weeks or modules, and at the end of 1 week, I'll release the material for the next week ahead of time. That way, that weekend, you can take a look and see what's coming up in the week ahead. And plan your time. So if you see, oh, okay, Monday night, there's some readings due and I have to do this response, and I'm working Monday, you have time to do that over the weekend or to work ahead or read ahead as you need, okay? Also, if you're new to online classes, this is just a reminder that they do require just as much work as regular face-to-face classes do. So for our class, a reasonable allotment of time would be about 15 hours a week, give or take. And so really finding ways to put that time aside and building it into your schedule is important to make sure that you have the time to do the work in the way that you want to. Also, you can count on me for help. So if you get stuck, if you have questions about an assignment, just know that you can reach out to me. I respond to email within 24 hours. On the weekends, I don't check email, so I respond to weekend emails on Monday. But also, you're always welcome to come meet with me during my student support hours on campus. So if you come to Seattle Central Campus anyway for other classes, or if you're available for an occasional appointment, I have set hours that I'm available to work with you, and I can also set up a specific time with you if that office time doesn't work out. But sometimes just having a face-to-face conversation can be really helpful. Okay, so I'll let you go now and get into the class itself, but please reach out if you have any questions or troubles. My door is always open to you, and I'm really excited to work with you all this quarter.